What's up, Kick-Ass Nation? Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. It's a beautiful, fine day here in Riverside, California. The sun is shining. Out for a walk with me and my partner. Look at it, say hi, Ozzy. Hi, Ozzy. Hey, so good morning. Today's message. I got a lot of ideas in my mind, a lot of thoughts in my mind as usual. And that's kind of honestly one of the fun things for me is that when I do these lives or if I do a video, sometimes I think about it. Sometimes I just go, you know what, whatever's the most important thing is going to come out. And I know a lot of you guys are struggling. I know a lot of us are struggling. We thought that COVID would be, you know, a shelter in place thing for, you know, a couple of weeks and life would go back to normal. And then it was a few more, then it was a few more. And then all of a sudden we started having the protests and all that stupid stuff. And we thought, well, maybe it's just going to be a little bit more, then it's all going to die down and things are going to open back up. And once things open back up, I'll go back to normal. And now we see spikes in cases and all that other stuff. Now, I'm not here to debate any of the facts, any of the opinions, any of the rhetoric, any of the bullshit, any of the cheap talk and all the other crap you see in the news and on Facebook. I'm not here to talk about all that. I'm here to talk about resiliency. I'm here to talk about reacting versus responding. I'm here to talk about your own tenacity, your own responsibility for what the new normal is going to be. Now, if you guys saw me do some videos at the beginning of COVID, one of the things, hey, Carrie, good to see you. One of the things I talked about in the beginning of COVID was that this is not going to be anything like what we've normally been through. And this is going to require that we do what we normally don't do, right? Extenuating circumstances involve extenuating opportunities for us to stretch outside of our comfort zones. Now, I know that when I say get out of your comfort zone, immediately you're like, no. But ladies and gentlemen, here's what's up. Hey, what's up, Debbie? Good to see you. Trying to see you guys. Denise, what's up? Jason, what's going on? Yeah, trying to see those, but I don't want to get distracted. So I told you guys that we're going to have to get resourceful. We're going to have to, if the new normal isn't going to be what the old normal was, obviously, then we need to become the different people. We need to become resourceful. We need to dig deep. We need to figure out what it is that our outcomes are going to be. And if we don't figure out what our outcomes are going to be, then guess what? All we're doing is we're just spinning our wheels. We're just trying to figure out what we're going to do. We're hoping, wishing, praying. Good morning. We're hoping, wishing, praying that something's going to change. And often things get worse. And we're like, well, maybe it'll get better. Let's wait and see. Maybe this, maybe this. And all that time you're wasting. You know, you have to have a plan. I talk to so many people that don't have any plans. I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, how do you think you're going to get started figuring out what your plan is? I tell you what, here's something. And you guys know me, I'm the no excuses coach. I'm just going to give it to you fucking real. What if the shit goes really sideways? What if things go really callywumpus, to use a word that's not a curse word? What if? Okay, then figure that out. Because guess what? If the worst thing doesn't happen, but maybe the third worst thing happens, you'll be prepared for it. And I'm not sitting here to be dire, but I'm just sitting here trying to inspire you guys to get off your ass and to realize that you are the solution. That, you know, we're waiting for people to bail us out and we're waiting for this, and we're waiting for that. And well, maybe we'll do this and maybe that'll happen and maybe we could do this. You know, you have to take responsibility for your life. What's up, Jesus? Jesus is going to be on my show later on today. Can't wait. Raw and Unscripted tonight at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. A little commercial. So what is your plan? How are you going to do things differently? What can you sell? What can you start doing now? And more importantly, I was coaching somebody yesterday. By the way, I'm still giving away those free coaching calls, so hit me up. And I said, what is the need now? You know, what was the need back in February versus what is the need now? Yes. So what's the new need going to be? I'm thinking about single parents who are going to be stuck between going back to my job and taking care of my kid. So maybe there's some people out there who have kind enough hearts and have a big enough house. Maybe you start doing a daycare center. Maybe you start helping out the people in your neighborhood until they can figure out what's going on. You know, there's a lot of things we can do, me included, you know, but it all starts with a plan. It all starts with talking to your family. It all starts with setting realistic expectations. And it stops, for God's sake, with all this negative bullshit on Facebook and social media, this groupthink going. Oh, let me just side with all the Trump supporters. Let me just side with all the Biden supporters. Let me side with all this. Let me side with Kanye. Come on. Again, that is doing nothing but setting up your physiology and your body to be negative. I'll give you a point. Hey, what's up, Marlene? Good to see you. I'll give you a point. Last night, this is a perfect point. Last night, I took a bath. Beautiful bath. I take them a couple nights a week, relax, and I watch usually Tom Bilyeu. If you don't know who Tom Bilyeu is, Bilyou. He's got some great interviews. Last night, watching this fantastic interview. It's getting me psyched. It's getting me pumped. I'm feeling positive. I love it. I'm like, oh, I got to take some notes after this. I feel really good. This is something. Okay, cool. I go downstairs, give my wife a kiss goodnight. She's got some news on. I'm like, well, let me just see what's kind of going on. Let me just dip my toe in the water. 15 minutes. Oh my God. I went back upstairs. I couldn't even go back to sleep. I couldn't even go to sleep. All the stuff that's going on there. So if you're watching that, and then you're going on and polluting it on Facebook, and then you're going and polluting it with all your friends, and you're polluting your family with it, but you're not doing shit to change it, just think of what that does to your physiology. Good morning. Just think of what that does to you, you know? You have to get strong. You have to get resilient. You have to get unstoppable. You have to get out of your own way. I'm not a religious person, but I do love, give Ozzy a chance here. It's getting a little warm out. I hate those tires. I dislike those tires. There's a philosophy in the Bible. It's called iron sharpens iron. And I've always just stuck onto that. But when you think about it, and I was thinking about it while I was walking, iron sharpens iron. So what does that take? That takes friction. That takes energy. That takes force. That takes, you know, without having the emotions in it, that takes uncomfortableness. Iron sharpening iron. What does that mean? You're chipping off a layer of what's not working anymore. You're chipping off a layer of what's not working anymore. So how do you do that? It's kind of hard to do it on yourself because we're often very self-protectionist, comfort zones, past beliefs, you know, the shit we say to ourselves is unbelievable how we can psychologically fuck ourselves into stupidity. And I mean that in the nicest way because I've done it too. I do it too. So I come to you guys as somebody who's experienced a lot of this stuff and continues to push through it and to kind of just be the flag guy saying, hey, listen, here's the way. Here's what we do. Here's how you pivot. Here's how you move around. You don't get stronger by hanging around people who agree with you. You don't get stronger and smarter and more resilient and tougher by hanging around with people who agree with you. Why do we get a trainer? Why? Somebody tell me why we get a trainer, physical trainer. Because we need somebody to kick our ass because we're lazy. We need somebody to kick our ass to get us in the shape we want because we haven't done it ourselves. So we go pay somebody. That's what coaching is. That's what I do. People come and pay me to get results for what it is that they haven't gotten done on their own. I'm not sure if gotten is a word yet, but I remember that from my childhood. So we pay to get out of our way. We pay for somebody to call us on our bullshit. We pay to get better. But yet, we're not getting better if we're on Facebook chiming in with all the same people. We're not getting better when we're staying at home with all the same people. We're not getting better if we're not learning. We're not growing. You know, COVID started like in March. I think the lockdown was something like March 20th. April, May, June. What, 4 months? Everybody should be smarter and stronger by now. You know, I know a lot of people are just from the fact that the situations they've been placed in that they weren't ready for, they didn't plan for, but now they're having to react to it and figure it out. And sometimes that's how we learn. We don't learn by proactiveness. We learn by, uh-oh, shit, fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah. And hopefully we do learn. I love going through intersections when I'm videoing. People sit there and look at me like, what's this guy doing? Hey, I'm motivating people, damn it. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, see, I don't give a shit. I'll be right there. Look at this. Oh, you don't get to see somebody run me over today. I had somebody try to run me over earlier. Good morning, Cindy. What's up? What's up? So again, if you want different results, you have to take different actions. If you want different actions, you have to have different beliefs. If you want different beliefs, you have to do some work on yourself and figure out, what are my beliefs? Am I strong enough? Am I resilient enough? No, I'm a coward. I always run away from things. Okay, then what do I do? Maybe I read some autobiographies about people who are tough as nails. Maybe I start watching interviews. Maybe I start hanging around in some Facebook groups. I just got invited to this one last week, Leadership and Excellence. It's a men's group. Wow, these guys are on the fucking ball. And they're going to tell me the truth. You're going to be like, hey, Chris, you know, what are you doing with your business here? What are you doing with this? How are you pivoting this? What's going on? Hey, if you want to excel, then this is what you need to do. And it's not out of maliciousness. It's out of love. They want to see you succeed. So you get around people who have your best interest at heart, but also have the balls to tell you when you're screwing up. You know, that iron sharpens iron. What's up, guys? Just trying to read the comments a little bit. It's challenging as you're walking. So yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to figure out what it is that we want to become and become it. And we have to change all those thought processes. But again, the core of this message is stop doing the stuff that isn't working for you and start making a plan. Start getting stronger, start getting fitter, start drinking more water, start getting better sleep, start laying off the alcohol and the gluten and all that other crap. And just get your head straight. Reach out to me. I'm doing these free coaching calls. Spend an hour with me and I guarantee you we're going to get off the call with something that's going to get you excited about where it is that you're going, or at least how to get there. But you have to take that responsibility. You have to take that ownership. You have to take that action for yourself. And for God's sakes, if you have kids, let me just stop. If you have kids, please set the example. Please. Our kids need us. Whether they're 2 years old, 13 years old, 18 years old, 22 years old, your kids need you. We have to set the example. My worst fear right now, honestly, aside from my normal, you know, dying with regrets and everything, my fear is that we're going to monkey funk this planet into oblivion, and our kids are going to be like, wait, the ozone's disappearing. Wait, there's this. Wait, you know, the polar ice cap. Oh, thanks a lot, Mom and Dad. Thanks a lot, society. Now we got to be the ones to figure it out. So how about let's make sure we're part of the solution, not part of the problem, and that we're digging in and investing. And start with just a friend. Just start with a best friend and say, listen, you know what? I know we're best friends and I know we don't always tell each other the truth, but I'm really in it to become stronger. I'm really in it to take my life to the next level. I don't want to be a victim anymore. I don't want to be complacent. I don't want to have a mediocre existence. I want to live. I want to take chances. I want to go out and do things. I want to experience life instead of just existing in it. You know, get some friends together, get 3 or 4 people, start meeting every week and saying, hey, what are you going to do? What's the one thing you're going to do this week? You do one thing every week, that's 52 weeks. You know, it all starts with you. All right. I love you. My arm's getting tired. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Here's your walk and talk for the week. Who knows? Larry, thank you guys so much. Rana, thank you so much, Rana. You guys are all fantastic. You guys are all super kick-ass. I love you to pieces. I really appreciate all the support. Hang on one sec. Just getting back to my house. My arm is killing me. I need to get a selfie stick or something like that. So anyways, let me just see if there's any comments here. By the way, can you see me okay? I hope so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and read it. I'll go back and read these. But anyways, just please believe in yourself. Please stop with the excuses. Stop with the complacency. You know, the sooner you get excited about getting out of your comfort zone every week, once a week, just do something that gets you out. And then you're going to get stronger at it. You're going to feel better at it. You're going to be more confident and just be yourself. You know, that's what this is all about. It's just grinding away one day at a time, getting a little bit sharper, getting a little bit stronger, getting a little bit more resourceful, getting a little bit less like you were, because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen in the world. I don't know what's going to happen, but all I can do is, like you've heard me say before, is focus on the moments, be there in the moments, string those moments together as many as you can, have great times, have great memories, tell stories, have adventures, you know, picnic in your front yard, whatever it is you got to do. But just please, just do things differently and consider how it is that you can pivot to make this as much of an opportunity that you can in growth, into showing your family what you need to do. Maybe you need to downsize. Maybe you need to sell stuff. Maybe you need to move to a different state. Maybe you need to get 4 jobs. I don't know what it's going to be, but you know, reach out. Maybe it's time to become an entrepreneur. Maybe it's time to take your passion, like I am with my coaching and everything else. Maybe it's time to take that. That's what I'm doing. Last November, corporate career, 26 years gone. All right, what are we doing? We're free falling, we're coaching, we're speaking, we're doing shows, we're helping people, we're making a difference in the world. That's what we're doing. We're cutting back on our expenses, and we're gonna have good times. We're gonna play with our kid. So I'm enjoying the shit out of that. And is it scary? Is there uncertainty? Is there vulnerabilities? Is there what happens and what if? Of course. But guess what? When those happen, I sit there and say, what am I going to do about it? How am I going to respond? How am I going to pivot? And I put that in my book, and I'm like, all right, if I need to work on it, then it's going to be there. And if I don't, then I'm just all the stronger for having planned it out. All right, guys. Hey, I love you guys. Stay super cool. Oh, what's up, Matt? Oh, geez. See, I love that's the problem with doing lives, is that then people start jumping on. You're like, oh, hey, man, I don't want to take off. What's up, Matt? I was just actually talking about the group. So it's funny. I was just talking about that. I had a great talk with Edwin yesterday. and just a fantastic dude. And I saw your video too. So I was just telling people, hey, what's going on, Pam? Good to see you. I was just telling people that you have to get around people that are stronger and are going to tell you the truth, that are going to cause you to go, maybe I don't want to hear that. Oh, well, why don't I want to hear that? Oh, because that's a chink in my armor that I have to fix. So we got to do that. Thank you, Cindy. So yeah, surrounding yourself by the right people, doing the right things, taking care of yourself. It's not perfection. You know, that's not life. Life is not perfection. But what's the ribbon? I don't know what ribbon. I don't know what ribbon you're talking about. Is it my hat? I don't know. Anyways, sorry, Rona, I don't know what that means. But yeah, okay, I've been babbling for a while. I hate to babble. I love you guys. Stay unstoppable. Stay kick-ass. Reach out to me if you want one of those appointments. Hey, I know, Pamela. It's great to see you too. Let me know. I'm here to help. I'm here to do whatever I could possibly do to make sure that you guys are successful, that I'm living out my dream every single day, that I'm setting the example for my son and my family, for you guys, and saying, hey, listen, you know, we're going to get through this together. You know, that's one thing I can definitely say out of COVID and everything is I have made some amazing relationships here on social media. And a few of us have been talking about, hey, next year when all of this is good and we can look back on this shitstorm and go, hey, let's go travel. Let's go meet up. Let's go see each other. You know, and that's ribbon on my hand. I don't know. I don't have any ribbons on my hand. Oh, my arm maybe? I don't know. What are you looking at? Somebody's looking at ribbons. I don't know. Private message me. I don't have anything on my hand. That's weird. Yeah, I met some people, Pam and Cindy. You know, Cindy's coming out to California. Larry. I mean, it's just amazing when you open your heart and you open your mind up and you just start being who you are and you start being a part of the solution. People will gravitate towards you. You gravitate towards them, and you build this community, and that's what happens. And you just continue moving on. You don't look back in the past. You know, I could sit there and look at all my friends and all of my bros and all that other stuff from 10, 20 years ago, and I'd still be there for them, but now we've outgrown each other. We're different people, and that's okay. That's okay. You're supposed to grow. You're supposed to continue being on this evolutional path and figuring out where it is that you're going. You don't change so much that you're a dick, but at the same time, you continue to grow and you continue to have more beliefs. Like I was telling Edwin yesterday, I'm like, dude, a couple of years ago, past life regressions, near-death experiences, souls coming back here over and over again. I would have went, yeah, okay, what is that shit? That's a self-help fluffy bullshit. But again, I opened my eyes. My coach told me to read these books, and I started reading. I'm like, wow, that answers a lot. That's my response. Oh, that's me. Oh, okay. You know, sting, 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 jab, jab, jab. But you accept responsibility for it, and you go, okay, what do I got to do? I got to become stronger. You know, you don't wallow into a pile. We're not 3 years old anymore. Yeah, thanks, Matt. I really appreciate it. Matt is one hell of a guy, dude. I'm not going to even tell you guys about him, but just an amazing person. Thank you for your service, dude. I mean, holy crap. Anyways, I still look forward to getting to know you too and all the guys in that group. But yeah, just be a part of the solution, guys. I mean, that's literally what it takes. It takes blood, sweat, and tears. It takes pushing yourself harder than you pushed yourself. Again, iron sharpens iron. It's like you go to the gym, you go through that pain to get stronger, to get bigger. We all should be stronger physically, mentally, and everything else. You don't know if in 2 weeks you're going to have to walk 50 miles. You don't know. But guess what? I would rather be in shape right now to be able to walk 50 miles if I had to walk 50 miles with my family than if I don't. You know, it's all about that. It's all about that. It's all about continuing to hone yourself and get better every single day, but have a good time doing it. That's what I'm about. So, you know, if you're 6 days a week, you know, pushing it and chugging it, and then the 7th day you want to eat bonbons and chill out and drink beer and watch TV, go for it. But don't do that every single day. Don't do that every single day. You know, that's what life is, and that's what I've gone through too. I've gone through all sorts of iterations in my life to become the man I am. I could tell you stories about shit I've done so stupid and so wrong, you know, and embarrassed people and done things and lost credibility and all that other shit. But guess what? I get myself up, I dust myself up, I say, I'm sorry, what can I do to fix it? It won't happen again. And I continue moving on. And that's what life is. All right, guys, I love you guys. I'm going to go inside. My son's probably getting awake right now. I got to start the day, but thank you so much for the comments. I'm going to go back and read them. And thank you so much for just being who you guys are. You know, I'll leave you this one last thing. It's this. Over the course of the last, since March, since COVID started, and I've been doing these lives and doing more videos and connecting with you guys and doing the shows, I've had more people reach out to me and say, thank you, Chris, for just being who you are and just being real and honest and just being who you are. And I'm like, isn't that so weird that one of the biggest compliments we can get at, I mean, 51 years old, thank you for being who you are. You know how long I've waited to hear that? Since I was a kid. Thank you for being who you are. I know I'm a nut job. I know I'm crazy. I know I'm, you know, I swear and all other shit, and, you know, wear my hats and my bandanas and whatever. But just be you, you know? That's the beautiful thing about this life, is why be anybody else but you? If you feel like crying, cry. If you like The Notebook, watch The Notebook. If you're not into sports, don't watch sports. If you're not into girly shit, don't be into girly shit. Just be who you are. And that's the amazing thing, is that through all of this, I haven't had to be anybody else who I'm not. And I've got to be who I am. And that's a pretty cool thing to say in your life, that you got to actually be who you are, you know, at your core. You know, I don't worry about swearing. I don't worry about shit. It's just who I am. If you dig it, great. Come along for the ride. I know people don't dig it. I have dear friends that don't like my swearing at all. They don't watch my videos, and it's okay. They're still great people. You know, I've got friends that support Trump and think he's awesome. They're still good people. You know, it's just a life. It's just be who you are and respect each other for our differences. Respect each other for our ability to get to choose our freedoms and what we choose and what we say and where we get to go and how we get to, and who we get to be with, right? There's amazing people. I mean, I know there's a few of them on here who have fought for our freedom, who have been right there on the front lines, watching their brothers and sisters get blown away, IUDs, road bombs, you know, traps. There's people watching this right now, and I know who you are, who have fought for our freedoms and fought for all that. So the best way we could do is respect all that, is to say, hey, listen, you know, let's stand together. Let's rise together. Let's put away our differences. Let's put away all the stupid bullshit, and let's say, what is it? What is it we all want? Yeah, I know. It's so crazy, because I truly believe this, then I'll leave. Because I just keep seeing people pop on. So I'm like, I don't want to just go, hey, bye. That's half the reason why I just do normal videos. But when you think about 80% of the world, and I truly believe this within my heart, 80% of all of us around the entire spinning blue marble of the world, I think 80% of us are really fucking awesome people that have a heart of gold, that if I went to India tomorrow and I was hungry on the streets, that somebody would feed me, somebody would take me in. And that if I was in England tomorrow and something happened, somebody would take me in. Or if somebody was here in California and said, hey, I need a spot. You know, we help each other out. It's the other 20% that are trying to screw us all over, and we can't listen to them. We have to just stand strong. Irrespective of our differences, okay, what do we need? We need safety, we need security, we need this, we need that, da, 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 da. You know, standing together. All right, I love you guys. All right, I'm gonna peace out. Don't change a thing about you. Yeah, you know, maybe I should start coloring my beard a little bit more. I don't like all this. In my studio, it looks darker because my lights are darker, but I get outside in the sun, I'm like, whoo, look a little old, look a little old. I don't care. I deserve these grays. I deserve them. All right, let's see. Let me just show you one last picture. Sitting here in my driveway. There's my puppy. That's my boy. I love my puppy. He's my good boy. All right, guys, I love you. Peace out. Stay unstoppable. Don't forget to go check out my YouTube page, youtube.com/the-Christopher-Rausch. Please go there, subscribe, hit some likes, share the videos. I really appreciate it. I love you guys, and I will talk to you very soon. All right? Peace. Stay unstoppable.